Hey, I'm Dan.
And I'm Shay.
And you're watching BestFan.com.
Road tripping, summertime living with your hands out, kissing the wind. Yeah, let's roll with it. Radio, kick it loud and we're at it again.
What's up, Best Fans? I'm Sharon Bhella, hanging out here today with Dan and Shay. Super excited right now because they're one of my favorite country artists. Welcome to Toronto.
You're too kind. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
So good to hang out with you guys. So congratulations on all your success. I remember when Where It All Began came out like it was yesterday, and now you're about to release Obsessed. Tell us about what it's been like for this album compared to the first album.
Yeah, the first album, we're so thankful for all the success we've had the last couple of years on that and the opportunities to tour, and it opened for Blake Shelton and Hunter Hayes and do our own headlining tours. But we never stopped writing after the first album, so we wrote like 80 or 90 songs for this project, and we were just in the studio, and it was crazy how we recorded this. You know, we got to go to Ocean Way Studios in Nashville and Blackbird Studios.
Yeah, you guys had reached #1 in terms of pre-orders for this album. I saw a post on that.
We did. That was really, really cool. It's been awesome to see the response. And I mean, our fans are ready. This is the first album in 2 years, so we're really excited about it. We think we've made the best Dan and Shay record that we could have made, and we didn't alienate our fans by, we put definitely Dan and Shay songs on here, but there are some of the songs we pushed a little bit, and I think they're gonna dig them, so we're pretty pumped.
And you released already a couple music videos for the album, From the Ground Up, Road Trippin', Already Ready. I love From the Ground Up music video. Can you tell us a little bit about the story behind that one?
Sure.
Yeah. From the Ground Up is definitely the most personal and most special song we've ever written and recorded. We weren't planning on recording or writing a song that night, and I was driving back from Ohio for my grandfather's funeral, and we were recording vocals on another song, and we just got to talking about our grandparents, and both of our grandparents were married for over 65 years, which is like crazy, unheard of, true love story. And we were just sharing stories and memories about our childhood and going to their houses. And literally an hour and a half later, the song kind of wrote itself, and we just had like a little acoustic demo of it, and we knew it was really special, and we were really proud of that song, but we didn't know how well it was going to be received, and we went and played it for our team and our friends and family, and everybody was like, oh my gosh, this is so good.
And Road Trippin', I really like that music video too. Do you guys have any fun road trip stories that you can share with us maybe?
Oh man, there's some pretty crazy things. I feel like we road trip every single day. We're always on the
tour,
road,
Yeah.
we're on the bus, and it's always a road tripping experience. And we shot that video, and we just kind of grabbed our band, which is also our buddies, and we kind of did what we do every single day, and we just kind of filmed it and got to hang out all day and shooting that. So that's kind of a story of our lives, is road tripping from one city to the next, and we have a great time, and we love when our fans road trip to come and see us. That's always a cool thing.
Fun story. Okay, so I'm going to ask you guys a little bit about Best Fan of questions. So best date?
Best date would have to be pizza and a movie. Just keeping it low key, keeping it chill. Maybe a bottle of wine, maybe a couple beers, whatever it is. Just low key. Our life is so crazy, and we're always on the road. So anytime we get to come home and just relax and unwind, probably wearing sweatpants, t-shirt, the whole thing. It's that's the vibe right there.
What about you?
I agree with all of that. That's my favorite day. Just like chilling, watching a movie. I'm a huge movie guy. I pretty much love anything.
Best vacation moment?
Best vacation moment. Oh man, let's see. I grew up going to Myrtle Beach every single summer, and that's kind of where we got the inspiration for our first single ever, 19 You and Me. And there's just something nostalgic about Myrtle Beach and just driving there with my family every single summer. And it's one of those places that it's cool to go back to now, because you think back and you're like, oh my gosh, I remember like swimming with those. What are those things, like those floaty swim things, like pictures hanging with my dad in the pool and stuff? That was pretty cool.
Floaties. I'm just imagining you in floaties right now.
I got a picture of it. It's in my house.
Floaties are awesome. They're the best. I would say one of my favorite vacation moments, we went to Germany. My cousin was in the Navy SEALs, and he was like based over there, so we got to go over there when I was probably 13 or 14, and that was pretty cool. Got to go to see different castles and whatnot. That was probably the coolest trip ever. And, yeah.
And lastly, what would you say you're a best fan of? And it can be anything, like
you guys.
music. Oh,
Yeah.
We're a best fan of Dan and Shay.
I'm a best fan of dogs. I love dogs and rescuing animals. We both do, and we raised awareness for animal rescue in our video For Nothing Like You, and we continue to do that, and it's close to our hearts. And I mean, who doesn't love hanging out with some puppies? It's the best.
Yeah,
We're best
videos. What about you?
I'm a fan of friendship and love. No, I'm a fan of having our band out on the road. Yeah, getting to hang out with all of our fans we're fans of our fans because they're fantastic and they're fantastic. And we get to hang out with them, and that's why we love touring. We love getting to see them and getting to hang out with them because, a lot of times we make this record and, we had kind of cooped up in the studio for a while, and then when you actually get the music out there and then they learn the words and you play live and they sing it back to you, it's just one of those really cool moments, and we're huge fans of our fans.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sure they'll love to hear that. And if fans want to find you on socials, where can they find you?
You can go to danandshay.com, and it's got all of our social links on there. At Dan and Shay on Twitter, at Dan and Shay on Instagram, Dan and Shay on Facebook. We're even on Snapchat now. We're always snapping ridiculous things.
I follow you guys.
But beware.
Well, thanks so much for hanging out, guys. Here with Dan and Shay, I'm Sharon Bhella, signing out.
I'll kiss you goodnight and say I love you still and feel better.